Good morning, everybody, and this is your DAX day trade setups for today. So nothing really to report back on the 8 hour. It is onwards and upwards. Could be a bit of an exhaustion bar. It did reach a measured move, and I'll give that to you on the lower time frames. There was a fairly decent 100-point trade yesterday, and I will share that with you shortly. But at the moment, a couple of things happening here. So firstly, we were forming sort of this triangle, and that was pretty much a bear flag which broke to the upside. So we do know that there's a 25% probability of it continuing with a break like that, but there's a higher probability of it coming back at the moment. So nothing really there indicating that anything's going to happen, but that has been, and there's actually a bigger flag as well. If you draw a line along the top there and along the bottom here, you'll see that flag clear as daylight. So the bigger picture here, there should be a target all the way down at 17,649 if the flag breaks to the downside, because that would be the starting point of the flag. That is a long way away, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. We are extremely overbought. We've been saying that for I don't know how many weeks now, but could be an exhaustion bar. Not something that I want to be jumping in long at the moment. I'd obviously want to be looking for opportunities off structure, and the closest bit of structure is at 18,368. So let's just get straight down to levels we're looking for, and you can see the importance of this break that we got yesterday. So this was the area, and remember what I said to you, take it off the pullback. I just want to get it exact. So that was the high. We were looking at this level. It had been tested already, and that was 18,320. We were looking at this area, but it didn't really materialize off it. But when you start looking at the micro levels in the 15 minutes, there's your pin bar. Okay, you can see there's price coming back into the bottom of that range. So it was a fairly decent opportunity right there, and I think it was, if I remember correctly, this was just at the open. Yeah, it was the first 15-minute bar of the open, which was an engulfing bar off some structure. And if you just look at that, a 50-60 point stop loss, you could have even gone for a 100-point stop loss, but you had a fairly decent 100-point gain before we went sideways. So for us today, this is your closest bit of structure, 18,425, and then I'm just going to bring this level up as well. That's top of range at the moment, 18,473. So if we do pull back down to this range break, which is 18,36, then there would be another buying opportunity here, and you're probably going to be aiming for 18,425 or even 18,473. I'm not really confident on that. That's not what I've seen on the S&P. But nevertheless, let's just give you what this measured move was yesterday. So you can see here was your strong move up straight into a flag. Just going to do that for the flag. You can see from here we moved up, then sideways in the flag, and then we broke that flag or range, whichever way you want to look at it. It is a consolidation pattern. So there is the move up, and when you do that, you get, there's your measured move. Now I can do it a little bit differently and take this pin bar here as the top. Same thing happens. So I just want to find, see, here it is. But there you see, slap bang into its take profit area. So you need to always pay attention to those ranges. You can see them clear as daylight. There's your move up into a range. You're in a bull trend, so a break of that range is an entry as well. A lot of people will just take the break, not even bother with a retest, and just use a wider stop loss in this point. For me, it would have been 69 points. But yeah, yesterday there was definitely an opportunity at the bottom of the range in a bull trend, higher probability trade, and that's what happened. So same scenario for today as far as I'm concerned. You're either looking to buy off 18,425, and you're looking for inside bars, engulfing bars, or pin bars. You need to be very cautious because you may only just tag the top of the range. If it does break through the range, then stop to entry, let it run the next measured move. But I don't think that's going to happen today, to be honest. I really don't think. I think we're rather going to form, either go sideways or drift a bit lower onto structure. This is really proper, it's gone proper parabolic. We've got lots of attempts at building structure here, but the wiser decision for value investors is waiting for 18,100. That's a fairly decent zone of support there, and that would get some people back in the market as well. So yeah, my advice is be very cautious. You do have, I'm just going to delete the levels quickly. So you've got this big triangle break in the wrong direction, or flag break in the wrong direction, should I say. And this is also going parabolic at the moment. So I would be very, very cautious of jumping in long up here. Low time frames is the order of the day. And you can see yesterday's 5 minutes below the moving average, break above, come back, test. If you just traded off the 5 minutes on the moving averages, there's your entry, 24 point stop loss, and a fairly decent 100-point gain out of that. So that's kind of my advice today. Just follow the same pattern. Wait for the breaks of structure, wait for the pullbacks, and buy off the pullback, but make sure that you have price action. That's kind of my view for today. Anyway, just be cautious. I'd also suggest just keeping those position sizes a lot smaller than normal, and tighten up on those stop losses. Anything can happen, remember that. Anyway, hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow. Cheers for now.